Alright, so welcome back. That was a bit of a strange start.
Hey guys, I just want to clear something up. I am aware that Mikey took my name out of his bio and deleted our pictures.
Alright, so welcome back to another video. Today we're talking again about Danielle Cohn. Now I made a video on Danny Cohn, or Danielle Cohn, whatever you want to call her, about 2 or 3 days ago. Basically talking about the whole situation, the fact that Mikey Tua's parents, or his mum or his dad, they might be split up, I'm not really sure. They're basically taking away all his social media and kind of forcing Danielle Cohn and Mikey Tua to split up.
Hey guys, I just want to clear something up. I am aware that Mikey took my name out of his bio and deleted our pictures. Mikey does not have access to his account. His mom is running his account and took his account from him. So that is not him, that is his mom, and I'm sorry for the communication, but we are still together and still happy. That's not him. So what you see on his Instagram, don't trust it because he doesn't have access to any one of his social media.
Alright, so as much as I don't agree with this relationship, I don't think anybody does if she is actually 13. Now, Mikey's dad, I think it was, on his Instagram, in his statement, said that Danny is not 15. So let's go along with this video with the fact, or with the opinion, not getting sued by a 15-year-old or a 14-year-old, go along with the opinion that she's 13 years old. Now, it's confirmed that her boyfriend is 17 years old, although I'm not really sure what to believe anymore. But we're going to go along with the fact it's 17 and 13, 4-year age gap. At that age, it's strange, shouldn't happen, okay. But going through and deleting all the photo evidence that they were ever a thing, an item, a relationship, it's a little bit nonsensical. I mean, you can literally go through Danielle Cohn's entire Instagram, or a YouTube, or probably whatever other social media she's got, and you can find out that they were together, and they were a thing, and they were in a relationship. Now, it's obviously come from the fact that in Mikey's mum, I think it was, in her first statement, she said that there might be legal consequences, or the word legal was mentioned. Now, obviously, this was quickly deleted when people start thinking, ooh, legal, legal, that means prison time for a son. That quickly got changed to work through some things. But going through and deleting photos as if it's going to make any difference, as if in a court of law they're going to go, oh well, Mike doesn't seem to have any photos of them together on his Instagram. They obviously weren't in a relationship. It's obviously not a real thing. Yeah, as I've mentioned, there's about 100 videos of them together on Danny's channel.
No wonder the kid wants to get emancipated. And when you're going to threaten your kid and say I'm going to punch the F out of you, too, I would leave too. So, don't trust anything these parents say because they're violent, they are disgusting, they don't even deserve to have kids. They really don't. They treat their kids like they are literally a walking bank.
Alright, this is hypocrisy 101. A walking bank, Danny. Really? I mean, maybe you are 13 if you can't see that is slightly hypocritical. And as for the allegations about crimes, another thing, what his parents might have done to him, we can't comment on that. I'm not going to comment on that because there is literally no evidence. It's one girl saying something about someone's parents, which at that age, I'm sure if you're angry, you can say a lot of bad stuff without actually knowing the consequences, because if that is true, then, I mean, that is serious. And she also put this in, I think it was an Instagram comment that she put it in, so I mean, I hope she knows what she's doing, and I hope she knows that she's sure about this, because otherwise, that could go very wrong. I'll also mention, just while we're on this topic, that we know while she's filming and she's talking about this on a live stream, obviously she's not driving, but her mum is sat next to her, so her mum's obviously fine with it. Her mum obviously can't see the irony behind her calling Mikey's parents, well, saying that Mikey's parents view him as a walking bank. By the way, I will just explain, I'm wearing a vest and I'm sweating profusely because I've been to the gym, I know. Don't ever mention that. I mean, you probably can't tell, but I couldn't bother to get changed. It's absolutely boiling, considering it's in the UK. It's probably like 22 degrees, which is positively boiling.
And their investments. Katie literally said, they're an investment. We invested in them, so they're going to make our money back. Tea time, it's not tea, but I'm not going to have them post stuff about me when they should be going to jail for the things that they do.
Again, I really hope she knows what she's saying. Saying that someone's parents should go to jail, or basically saying your boyfriend's parents should go to jail, is a very, very serious thing to say, especially considering the fact you are possibly, and allegedly, we're going to throw that out there again, in a relationship with the boy who is 4 years older than you and 17. If anyone's going to jail Danny at this point in time, from the evidence we've got, it's not his parents, it's probably him.
And their investments. Katie literally said, they're an investment. We invested in them, so they're going to make our money back.
Now, saying that they've invested in someone There's nothing wrong with that. I think everybody's parents invest in their children. I used to play football and cricket, and my mum and dad, and especially my dad, used to drive me everywhere to play football and cricket. That is an investment. You used to have to take days off work to take me to play cricket in some far-fetched field, which must have been incredibly boring. But there we go. That is what I would call an investment. You're investing in your child, or your son in my case, as happiness, which I don't think is a bad thing at all. But you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that a parent invested in a child is always a bad thing, because it's not. Children should always be allowed to follow their dreams and do what they want to do while they're still young and they're not talking to a camera trying to desperately gain subscribers. That was a bit too real, that one.
Back inside, and then he tells his dad, and then his dad is like telling him that he doesn't think it's a right idea to be emancipated and all this stuff. And then basically they got into an argument. Mikey's mom comes back and she's like, "What's this about?" And then they talk about the emancipation, and then basically Mikey's mom and dad basically said he got kicked out the house and told him to come back when he has the emancipation papers, and he left the house with his animals too.
Alright, so I've no idea who this guy is. It might be Mikey's relative, I have no idea, but he seems to know quite a bit about the situation. So, I mean, we couldn't really go on what he's saying. I've no idea if it's true or not, but we're gonna, for the sake of this video, we're gonna go along with a theory that it's true. So this emancipation thing doesn't come out of the blue. You don't suddenly just waltz home one day and say, "I'm Conor McGregor because I'm walking like this." That's not what happens. This must have been quite a long ongoing thing. But Mikey's dad obviously wasn't happy about it. It's like if you had a kid and they wanted to no longer be under your control and you didn't think they really should be. You don't think they should be left to their own devices because it's just quite frankly not safe. He's arguably, allegedly, possibly, maybe going out with a girl that's 4 years younger than him. He's not the type of person who at 17 should be in control of his own life completely. And I mean, even if he is going for these emancipation papers, he's 17, just wait a year. Girlfriend will be 14 then, allegedly. Now I spoke a little bit about kicking kids out of the house in the last one. It's just a bit unnecessary, just don't do it. And I also do have to ask the question, I'm guessing, it's not really a question, it's a bit obvious. He must have been living with Danielle Cohn during this, which would explain all the videos they did together and the pranks they pulled off together.
Not with Mikey. I'm in the car right now, literally just with my mom. Mikey is not with me. Like, me and Zion have been there for everything. We've seen everything that his parents put him through, and they're trying to throw us under the bus for nothing that we did. Why?
I haven't seen Mikey in so long.
Yeah,
I don't even know where he is.
I haven't seen him since the pool party. I've talked to him, but I don't know where he is.
Worrying, to be honest.
Yeah.
Alright, so it really does seem there is a problem between these two families. I mean, it's even if Danielle Cohn is 15 and he's 17, it's not exactly a good basis for a relationship, is it? When you've got your mum and dad and the other person's mum and dad absolutely hating each other by the sounds of it, it's probably not going to go very well.
Not with Mikey. I'm in the car right now, literally just with my mom.
Just imagine being on an Instagram live stream or just talking to your friend on FaceTime, and your mum's getting involved in the conversation and like having a full-blown like argument against the other person who can't defend herself because they're not on the live stream. That's mature. I also want to mention she's saying all this about Mikey Tua's parents, and when it was 2 or 3 months ago when they were getting married or whatever they were doing for those videos, I'm sure that she was literally sat in the garden with Mikey and his dad talking about the video and what they were going to do in the future and how they were going to plan it all out.
Due date and stuff, and now we know when we're going to have it.
August
14th.
August 14th. Oh my gosh. That's when their life is over. They don't see it yet, but
We're
it's
just
coming.
excited.
Fast forward 2 months, and she now can't stand him. She's making accusations that are really, really serious against him. And also the bit where she speaks about the legal things and how they're trying to find out information about her.
My dad had to block Katie and Delvin because they were blowing up his phone.
Really?
Yeah, trying to get information about me. And he's like, why would I talk to these people I don't even know and tell them your whole life story?
We all know what that means. We all know what that means. It's the age thing. It is. But I've got a bit of a theory. A bit of a strange one, but anyway. In the last few days I've watched quite a few videos on Danielle Cohn explaining her age and the all different theories that go with it. And hear me out, but I think Danielle Cohn genuinely believes she's 15. She's been on Instagram live streams and other things too often where she's mentioned her age to not mess up. Now on a video, obviously, and you're saying your age, you could edit that out and just leave it and pretend it never happened. On Instagram live stream, can't do that. I think you can tell a lie for that long and that publicly they can keep it up for that amount of time. So my theory is that Danielle Cohn's mum and dad have allegedly somehow brainwashed her. Although when I say that out loud, I sound like a bit of a lunatic, I've just realised. One other thing I wanted to also mention, why would you lie about your age? Apart from for the sake of this relationship, if she really does like Mikey, why on earth? I don't understand why you'd lie. What is there to lie about? Why would you lie that you're 2 years younger? If anything, people tend to lie saying they're 2 years older to be able to get into like a nightclub or get into somewhere that's not allowed when they're 16 or whatever. What can you do when you're 15 that you can't do at 13? Literally nothing. The exact same.
Like, they said that they were with CPS. That's how manipulating she
They
is.
literally told my grandma on my dad's side and my dad that they were part of CPS and they were trying to get information for legal terms.
What?
That's how crazy these parents are. They're so crazy, it's insane.
Wow. This is crazy.
Yeah, and they're just getting worse and worse. I never say this about anyone because I hate to see kids like get emancipated and stuff because it's their parents. But with something like this, I've never been so happy to see Mikey get away from this. Like, I've never been so happy. Yeah, but just to sum it all up, these 40-year-olds are going to stop posting about me. And they kicked him out. So why are they saying that he ran away? You can't kick your son out and be like, he ran away and report him to the cops as a runaway. You kicked him out. And there's 2 witnesses because I was the first person he called when it happened saying I got kicked out. And I wasn't even home. So before
Yeah,
his mom knows
exactly.
that
He
came to my
dropped the
house,
animals and no one was at the house.
yeah, I wasn't even home. Like, we were on vacation for Chad's birthday.
I guess he can't go home till he has those papers. I mean, that's what it seems.
Mikey's parents are crazy. They make themselves look like this perfect freaking family. They go around telling everyone their marriage is so good. Marriage is not good because your husband has done something.
You can say that Mikey Tua's parents have done this and Mikey Tua's parents have done this. You can talk about emancipation. You can talk about his parents saying that he's a walking bank or whatever you said. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Their issues to be dealt with another day, and they're not even connected to this situation. The situation is they're 4 years apart, possibly in age. They shouldn't be together, and Danielle Cohn has no reason to be getting involved in this if that age gap is true. That's the real situation. That is the real issue. If this relationship is wrong, because it is, 17 and 13 is wrong. I feel like I've waffled on for absolutely ages, and I am sweating still. I've got a fan behind me here, if you can see that. Need to use it, so I'll be off. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Try being at the end of the Danielle Cohn situation because I don't want to make any more. But thank you for watching, as I've just already said. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's @WadeyTC. So go and follow me on there. I need some more followers, please. Make me feel like I'm very special. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time.